Alright. Should be working now. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, Kane? What's up, Hamid? Alright. I'm just gonna get into it, so... Yeah, I'm back. We are indeed back. And, I should probably, freaking... Where is this?
Let's move! Full speed!
What's up, Marshall?
Head for open water! Ready for it! Andros, forward!
The warrior has returned, yeah. We haven't streamed in a while, and every time we stream it's pretty jamming, so decided to come back. Keep coping. Keep rage, I reply. We're about to naked this guy. Alright, he got naked. Keep taking. Yeah, they're gonna keep taking L's. There is. W stream L. Facts. Keep taking W's. Alright, I should probably find out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Because when I put on the map, it didn't tell me where to go, so... Alright, they got knifed. Keep jump. Alright. Now I need to find out where the hell do I go. So it says we have to go to let's see. Structure is located on the land of Andros. Okay, but what the hell is Andros? Let's see where that's at. There it is.
Let's go!
Did you see how he just passed out L's to those those fat mutts. You know, they're really obsessed. That's what happens to people who are obsessed. I didn't do nothing, and then they still came.
Forward! Maximum speed!
This is gonna be a slow burn stream, I think. Or so I believe. It's gonna be like a Mohican, like A24 Kino.
Speed up! Full power! Can't keep going at this speed! Increase speed! Oh, feel that wind! Onward! We're at full speed! You even know your way around the seas at night. Impressive.
My father used to say, when Nix blinds you, seek the cat.
Your father was a man of the sea as well.
No, he was a potter. But he was a man who always saw light in the darkest of places.
And you take up.
We all do, whether we like it or not.
More speed!
We can't go any faster, Commander.
Hello, Aaron.
Go!
How's it going, bro?
More speed! Let's go!
Have you been having a Jimmy day?
Forward!
We need to let the Lord rest.
It's a quiet stream so far. So yeah. Yeah, it definitely is.
Faster!
Did you guys see how the Cord added freaking Skibidi Toilet? They're LARPers, bro. They're not real Skibidi Chads. It will never be.
More speed!
Skibidi Aries,
Faster
yeah.
we can!
But
Commander, close the cat.
the Cord decided to add freaking Skibidi Toilet to their store, I think.
Head for open water!
Like those like useless cosmetics that you put on your profile.
Increase speed!
Cameron keep taking L's. True. They keep taking toilets.
Increase speed! We're moving now!
Close the brake, Commander.
Okay, getting me every time. Yeah, that's true.
Speed up!
Every time.
Let's move!
I mean, you can't blame him.
Going as fast as we can.
Like, if you get like rich from freaking making animations of heads and toilets, then I don't blame him.
Forward! We're at maximum speed! Onward!
I mean, I reckon you do the same thing. If you just made like a silly animation and it just gained traction out of nowhere. Oh, okay, they're back. Hold on. Off AC. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Hope I didn't take too long.
Rollers, go! Keep up the speed!
Off AC? Off Assassin's Creed? What do you mean? Are you saying that the quality is off, bro? Warrior check GC. Marge. they go to return to stream? Sure. Give me a sec.
There's some debris in the water.
Alright, back. Alright, I'm back. So, the thing is that we're going to keep going.
Faster! We're moving now!
Yeah, I just went to check the GC, that's all. Because our friend Punisher here was telling me to check the GC. So I just went and I checked it.
We're at maximum speed!
I'm on it like right now.
Salvage!
It seems like a nothing burger of SNCA. It says SNCA. Also, yeah, I am okay. Yeah. Ski? Oh yeah. That website? Good.
Speed up! Full power!
Hopefully it doesn't come back this time, but you know, those kinds of people that go in in those kinds of websites might have some kind of, I don't know, they might just make them
Feel that wind!
because they're geeks. Hold on, you stopped spamming on the board? I still spam on the board. What are you talking about? I spammed yesterday.
Go on.
You know, there's always like a period in the day. I'm like, okay, it's time to take L's. As a matter of fact, it's on my to-do list. It's on my everyday to-do list. Like, you know, it's like do the laundry, go to the gym, and then there's give out L's on the board.
I can't really describe it.
Did he?
It's like
I mean, if you have some evidence of that, then that'd be interesting. But I've not heard of that before. Because he's like actively on.
fast as we can!
What was it called again? On the board, yeah, and on the shredded.
Head for open water!
I don't know if you do have evidence of that, then I don't know, send it to the staff. Or send it to me on the slug or something. Then I suppose we can go through it.
Rowers, go!
Okay, I can't get around here. Alright. Oh, yeah, he used to. But that doesn't really mean that he's in there right now, since if you go on the slug, I saw the thread. He just said I used to be there before until they decided to be on a bunch of ESL pedos. Does Atlas hold up the universe? He holds up the Greek worlds. So I suppose you can say he holds up the Greek cosmology. I suppose that's what you could say.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of...
Alright, finally. Is this where we can dock the ship? Okay. Alright.
Come, proud one.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys, I got my dog here. I got a dog. Let's go. You debunked GTAs. Hold on. Yeah, I know. You said that Jonathan's your friend? Got it, bro. I've never really interacted with him, but he's made a few Warriors Ejacks. Therefore, he's kind of obsessed. But yeah, he's so obsessed with me, folks. Hello there. Paintbrush. Wait, come on. Also, how did you debunk DJ Gaming, Hercules? Yeah, it's his persona, bro. I can't believe that they freaking added his Raisin Sona. And that's true. DJ Gaming is a troll from God of War 2018. What else could Goku and Norse Kudos? I mean, technically, wouldn't you say that they'd be at like the same level the entire time? Well, if we're talking about like we're saying like the ontological like plane of existence. But if you're talking about like physical strength, that kind of stuff, I suppose uh, we'd uh, then we'd have something in our hands.
Here it is.
Alright, there he is. We're gonna pull up on him. I should watch BF. What? Well, I'm not. Dude, I'm not watching that slop. Give me one good reason why I should watch that. A singular good reason. Quake? I've never heard of that. Well, maybe I have, but I'm not familiar with that franchise. I'll go check it out. BFDI is Aryan. Yeah, maybe on QA, but we're not on QA, dude. We're not on that containment board. Am I going to post? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just not sure what to post because I've got these ideas. I also saw DJ Gaming made a new video talking about the scans being fake and stuff. Yeah. He was mainly going off his skepticism. I'll make a debunk on that. We can exile but God of War. Then I'll read about it. I'll take a look.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Can we open this door? Oh damn. We just got a cutscene out of nowhere. Alright.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Oh, we're getting a flashback now. Find out Trovo? No, Marge. What the hell is Trovo? You're smaller than the average bear?
Who's there? Come out!
True.
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything.
Volcano book is better than Kratos. Kratos Negs, whatever that is.
I need a spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain
You have a
burden,
scan where it says Atlas holds
you're
up the
ready.
heavens. Doesn't hold on. I remember there was a scan where it says he held up like the Greek world.
I dropped something.
Huh?
Everyone's smarter than the
The
average
spear.
widow. True.
It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible
But Nature Kingman is
heroes.
definitely not.
The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of your mothers.
Kratos Negs.
He
Kratos
had
Negs that
great
bear.
courage, and he he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
I don't know what the
We are
hell
able to
Yogi there
feel
is, but
certain
Kratos
things
in exile.
happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They
Also
will try
because
to take it
cartoons
from
don't bleed
us.
or die,
I
they can
won't
still get
let them.
erased from existence.
I know.
And wait, death is
You're a
possible
warrior.
in cartoon. Like,
If we keep moving forward,
unless you try to
always
argue,
moving
oh...
forward,
Wait, are you one of
we'll
those people
attach.
that try to argue that freaking Toon Force, is
Storm's
like
coming in.
omnipotence or something?
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Because Toon Force is just, it's just kind of an effect for, it's just kind of, you know, it's basically just for comedic purposes. If we're talking about like an actual cross-verse battle.
Mater,
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I haven't forgotten you.
Oh, we opened it. Lovely. That's the only bear who stands a chance. True. Atreus is the only bear who stands a chance. You debunk the Eternal Editor. Yeah, keep making debunks. And keep fact checking on me. You win all debates. Or something.
By the gods, who built all this?
Damn. Okay, so just to give you some heckin' spine tingling
How does a
lore.
place like this
Uh,
exist?
Basically, the guy who said, so the guy he spoke to, like the old man last time, who was with us on board, not the guy who controls the ship, but the other old man. He said that there was like um, he said there was like a different race of beings before humans, before mortals, that were far more intelligent, and that they gave fire to humans or something, and that they basically created the human race. I think this is where like
How
Assassin's
could I even
Creed, they wanted
explain
to like
this to someone like
complexify
Marcos?
Assassin's Creed when it was like when they like try to bring like mythological gods, like when they try to bring like mythological gods like Odin or something. All right, now we're supposed to explore this crap. A lot of people say it ruined the franchise, like the gods thingy. Also, dude, the freaking you're not gonna get me this time. You tried it last time. You're not gonna like get it again. Nobody's gonna end stream, blood. It's like nobody's gonna fall for the bait. This is like spamming the same bait on the log every day and hoping one new Soikaka falls for it. We need to move stream. We need to move the stream.
Something's glowing over there.
Something's glowing. Alright. Where is he? Can you be my dad? You're my son. What the? What the hell? Something's glowing, yeah. I was gonna make that joke, but I thought it would be way too unoriginal. This is where we add our spear inside the spear slot. Here we go. Marge.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronology. Contact engaged.
Marge, what contact? What the? When can we expect the debunk on DGA? Soon. I think I've made like a bit too many debunks recently. I think I should make like a few videos before I make the debunk because like the whole like my channel is just gonna look like the DGA like debunk channel instead of just Warrior Z. It's just gonna like debunking DGA.
Themos.
The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now,
Hold on. So you see the how they're talking about like Isu technology. That's like the whole like god mythology. That's what they brought in into Assassin's Creed, and some people say it kind of complexified it instead of just like keeping it beautifully simple as it used to be. Well, it wasn't like simple. Of course, I had its depths before, but yeah, some people have some pretty harsh opinions on this. And no, Ford does. Nobody in BFDI mocks Kratos, bro. Keep dreaming. Stop trying to bait me, dude. Can I power scale the Angry Birds? Building level, I guess, since they can destroy buildings. Large building level, perhaps?
I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
Guys, do we rest? Do we tell her don't tell me to rest, or do I take a break? What do I do? What happens if I take a break? Does the game just like time skip? I think so. You know what? Maybe we should take a break. Yeah, more proof that Kratos flipped an ant. Well, dude, why are you like sticking to that argument? Since that argument's it's pretty blunt compared to the sharper arguments that we have for God of War. Kratos wins against Wally West.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call.
Thor can just snap, he can do anything to get anybody's powers. Go ahead and prove that. I'm gonna need some epistemic justification for that claim real quick. Thank you very much.
Doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
You said Mighty Eagle is the strongest. What's Mighty Eagle's greatest feat? What's like the best thing he did? So you could just snap and destroy Kratos. Kratos has like resistance against existential manipulation. So, I mean existential erasure. Sorry, but yeah, he does have resistance towards that as well. And by the way, Kratos, he operates on a higher like framework of existence. So I don't know how you could say that the abilities would work on Kratos either way. Yeah, so can you go ahead and substantiate just because they're Algerians, they'd be able to take his power? And by the way, you'd have to justify how it would work on Kratos, who lives in a higher framework as well. Like, hold on. So do you think a three-dimensional a three-dimensional being or an entity can interact with a four-dimensional one? Why is Aaron genuinely to BFDI now? I don't know, dude. It's because of QA.
Always the therapist. So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time.
Ooh, guys, we can get some four-dimensional scaling here. It controls physics and time and space. Ooh, guys, we're getting some four-dimensional scaling here.
Imagine rewriting.
Hold on. You said 4 can transform to 3D. Yeah, can you go ahead and substantiate how that would mean that he can actually? How do you like change dimensionality of being? Because that's just a contradiction. You can't be, You know, since you're implying he can become any dimensionality, how could he be atemporal and then just become temporal? You do realize that's just a contradiction, right? That is a blatant contradiction.
The rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Alexios, and Cassandra. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Raman variant, with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more
even though in BFTI he just can. That's begging the question, by the way. And yes, I do question Kratos, and I do put scalings into question. So you're just begging the question. So this is just fallacious. So yeah, you lose the debates. Keep crying on my shoulder. You just lost the debate, son. Kratos has been put into the time chamber. Yeah. That's just for trying to like going hastily into conclusions after you got absolutely smacked upon the topic. So yeah, son. Keep crying upon my shoulder because you know that your absolute slop holds nothing to the keynote of God of War. It doesn't even hold a candle to the keynote of God of War. So keep crying upon it and keep raging upon the facts.
Leading power than NASA and CERN combined.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh? Membership costs too much.
What's the lore with the copy pastas? No, do I have to play as her now? What do I even do?
Oh.
But I didn't even bump into you that hard, bro. She's... Bro. Let me check this out.
I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop.
Can 4 from ETS give 10? Kratos is just ultimately above that. He just scales way above it. So he can't be withheld in there either way. So yeah. All of Skio the Toilet are Kratos victims too. They're not just Kratos victims, dude. They're like Atreus victims.
How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices.
That's
There's
like
no way to
unless
know which ones are right.
Kratos. I mean,
You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood.
that's
What would
unless
you do?
they
Take
have
things one step at a
Kratos
time,
Toilet.
observe then act, or kill everyone and
Or we
search their
can
pockets
trace
for
Loki's fans
answers.
in K.
You
True.
decide.
That's true. Green cameraman. I don't think that really matters unless, because like you can't. Hold on. What are their best
Thanks for
feats or
watching our backs,
statements?
Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
The green cameraman and the Frick himself were on the series. Okay, but I'm asking for a statement or a feat that would put them above Kratos.
What?
Reality warping? What is that?
What?
Oh yeah, that's the rabbits.
What?
You know what? This is you when you say that.
What?
But okay, as I said, that doesn't really matter if they can reality warp because again, reality can come, you know, within their own cosmology. And I assume that the cosmology is at max universal. So yeah. Marge, what's Yuna shipping? What's that? What's
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
a pet monkey? Oh, so a pet imperator. Okay, okay, all right.
I should check my email.
Let me check. Let's see. That's a lot of emails. I don't think I want to read all that. Do I have to scroll all the way down? Alright. I think I'll just read it for you guys, like an audiobook. I'll just go ahead and I'll do that. Okay, greetings and salutations. He has infinite abilities, including the entire SFM arsenal and Gmod arsenal, which includes the work, which can include Kratos, therefore, and the frequency. You do realize that that's different from the IRL, the freak, right? Because first of all, you do realize that that's just a fictionalized version of himself, right? That's not really his actual true self, so it doesn't really follow. Again, if you want to start using the IRL fiction argument, I could just pull out the argument where Kratos, quote unquote, he killed one of the authors. Like, if you really wanted to like play that game, we can. But again, this is just a fictionalized version of himself. And by the way, I already said what the hell is Yume? What the hell is that? Oh, and also, can you prove that he has like infinite, like the fictionalized version of the freak has the infinite abilities? So this is not Tism lore. This is like great lore. Yeah, that is. He has the Gmod workshop. Well, yeah, I'm just asking you. Can you go ahead and prove that the Gmod workshop includes infinite abilities? That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't make any sense because even if I grant that, the Gmod workshop is still limited, as a matter of fact, and you'd have to prove that it scales to the same framework of God of War, because of course it's not the same. It's just the version, the Gmod version, right? Helios, Midips, Hermes. Can't he receive any weapons that can beat Kratos? That's only if you prove that those weapons can beat Kratos. Yes, we're power scaling Skiri as well, yeah. He's basically trying to say that the fictionalized version of the freak can beat Kratos. But I'm debunking that. So yeah. So hold on. Hi Harlan, it's been a while. I tried to message you while you've been offline. What's happening? Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. I just logged off to clear my head and focus on what's important. Don't worry. You do realize that on the Boru, right? On the Boru, we also have Re. Like, that's like pretty useful information. That's why I had to say that. See, you should really check the Ru, buddy. Oh, okay. So what's going on in the Ru, bro? More name toilet drama. What am I streaming about? God of War. I mean, right now it's just Assassin's Creed, but we're also talking about Skibidi Toilet streaming. Hold on, how bad is the drama? Like, what's going on? And who is it between? Why are all the Shroud Hero popping up only in Israel? Like, yeah, again, as I said, you have to prove that like anything in the Gmod workshop can beat Kratos. Like what? They're spamming. Oh, hold on, let me see. Is it like actual promotion of the UTCP or is it just inspiration? Alright. Because you said that, I'm going on the board. Hold on, let me check. And by the way, hold that 5-minute timeout for me, you Neanderthal. Yeah, here you go. That Neanderthal. Really thought it was sweet. I got perms here. I can Jenny my own chat. So yeah, hold that 5 minutes, my son. Okay, so how does the tool gun from Gmod exactly beat Kratos? That's giving me my question. Yeah, I just checked it. It's making fun of the UTCP. It's not advocating for it. Thank you, Erzy, for keeping the soy boru safe. You're welcome, buddy. Alright, so you do realize that the remover is basically just existential erasure, but Kratos has immunity against this existential erasure. You know that, right? Also, hold on. If you're gonna say that he can spawn his own Kratos, you'd have to prove that it's the same Kratos that I am using, in which is comp Kratos. So yeah. I'm heckin' bandivating. I'm gonna give this Neanderthal 10 minutes. Yeah, how you like that, son? Nah, these people are from the tunnels. Yeah, he's only in Israel, bud. Okay, then I code a mod that disables that and upload it to the workshop. Alright, can you go and substantiate how you could, like, take a fictional ability and remove it via a code? Because that doesn't really make sense. I could just make a code that of course, I could go ahead and, like, make a Python code right now. I could say, yeah, take away, Aaron's hair and make him bald. Doesn't mean that it actually works, right? It could be programmed to do that. Doesn't mean that it actually works again, like, actually works. Like, even if we presuppose that we're in the same... Actually, we are in the same framework. That just does not make any sense. I should make a Splinter? Dude. That Splinter is gonna be more dead than the freaking Jardy. I don't have the abilities of the Gmod workshop. Yeah, but actually, yeah, we do, actually. Because you can just log on Gmod and get all the Gmod workshops. And actually, even then, do you think that you could code, you know, something that could disable the other players' like weapons when they're already coded beforehand? Because I don't really think that works inherently. Either way, hold on. You'd also have to prove that he would be you know, the framework that he would be in would be in the same framework as Kratos. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna pull out the Andros argument, in which is, you know, since Kratos' essence is aspatial and atemporal, then you know, then he can't really interact with Kratos, or like, no, he can't really interact with Kratos or you know, make his abilities work on him, since he's atemporal. So the atemporal is just like something that's not subject to time. So yeah. You go to Aaron's house and he's bald. That's interesting. Alright. No, but if you're out reversal, you're not really subject to time, are you? Since you're inherently above dimensionality. And now he wants to say the Green Cameraman. Okay, but you'd also have to prove the case for the Green Cameraman that they can affect Kratos, though. That's the thing. Alright. You know, I'm just checking the audio. Let's see what they have to say here. Let's check.
The lost book of Herodotus. The spear of Leonidas. If I didn't work for the assassins, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still not sure I believe it. But a little luck and a lot of research later, we've got ourselves the archaeological find of the century. At least, we would if I could publish it.
Alright. I can see a bunch of files here. Hold on. He could take Kratos to a reality where he has no... You can't take Kratos to a reality beforehand because he's not subject to time. If you can take Kratos, that would mean that he's spatial. And first of all, if Kratos gets affected, that would just contradict the fact that he's atemporal. So no, you can't. Like, anything that has this kind of causality when it works, since he's inherently atemporal, therefore not subject to time or change. Since time would be changed, so you can't really change Kratos at all. So yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. So no, you can't. So you really can't. Just no matter what you try to do, it's just gonna look contradictory on your hand. I mean, on your side. You fan of Warrior Z? Oh, I'll go. Hey, Jardy Spartan, I have a question. Do you have like a P file? Because like that's like you know, you should delete it because I'm on your computer right now and I deleted your P file. As you can see, there's no P file. I had to delete it. You know, so it's not good. It's not good for you, dude. Go get some help. Obsessed. You know, but being obsessed is like Giga behavior though. You should stream something gooder, like Angry Birds Space or Lego Star Wars. Sounds like dude, that sounds like Tism. That sounds like Tism. Okay, but can Kratos beat Warrior Z? Good question. Oh, my skibidi toilet OC beats Kratos. Okay. What does your skibidi toilet OC do? Being obsessed is what creates. Yeah, that's true. That's why a lot of these, you know, philosophers, you know, they compare like, yeah, they pretty much compare. First of all,
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
okay, what I was gonna say. It has the ability of anything. It has every ability known throughout any multiverse ever. Everything anywhere at any verse dies. But how can something that's not subject to time change though?
Looks
That's
third
my
echelon.
question.
Or is it fourth?
How would your OC bypass that?
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
Jordy loves Angry Birds even though there's only grown men and 3 eggs.
Too bad we had to leave.
Yeah, why does the Jordy Spartan like why does he like Angry Birds?
What?
Do I have to like check all the emails? Because if I have to do that then that's crazy. So we're gonna have a big amount of SNCA. Go to it. Because he's so strong, he breaks the rules of power scaling. Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think that like that would work. Like even if we take power scaling out of the question, because we're talking about fiction here. You can't really imagine something that breaks the 3 laws of thought, right? Because if we have can you imagine what if we see hopped on Clash Royale? Good question. The Quebec Caper? Is this Imperator? I've seen Deep Down's Fears video on Megatron vs. Zeus. I think I have, yeah. Stream cut the rope for balloons instead. How much I have to pay to stream Angry Birds for 10 minutes or something? I mean, dude, is Angry Birds on like the PS, PlayStation? I don't think I have the. I should have chosen this option because right now it looks like other SNCA. Because if so, I'm just gonna click on buttons, and obviously, since I'm interacting with you guys, we're not gonna be able to focus on this crap. Kratos would beat Surtur in a fight, yes. Kratos nice. What's in the trash?
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
This Diddy at chat, I know. They want us to stream Star Wars, Lego, and Angry Birds. But, you know, I don't see the point. But maybe.
So, does what I'm seeing as Alexios match your research? I had to tweak the animus to use what we have of the book as a reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history.
Stream
And other
Clash
figures
Royale.
are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles.
Bro.
The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
You need to pay me, bro. I'll just check if there is any.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Should we get back, guys? Can I put Subway Surfers and Family Guy? Actually, can I do that? Hold on. If I could actually would. Hold on, let me check. If I find out how to put like 2 tabs at once, since like specifically just 2 tabs, and yeah, then I'd actually put Family Guy and Subway Surfers like on the top left or something. But yeah, guys, should we go back or should we? I don't know. I feel like if I stay here, it's gonna be a amount of SNCA. Don't you have a PC you can stream on or something? Yeah, I'm streaming on my laptop right now. Hold on. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm popping up the Indian YouTube tutorial. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, how to have specifically 2 tabs in OBS. Let me see. Let's see. Google methinks. All right. Let's see.
To start, open OBS Studio and add your first display. In the Sources panel, click the plus button and select Display Capture. Give it a name, then click OK to confirm. Step 2.
Oh yeah, this video doesn't have any Family Guy in the top left corner, so I can't really watch it.
Select the monitor you want to capture from the drop-down menu. Repeat the process. Click the plus button in the Sources panel again, choose Display Capture, and name this source appropriately, such as Second Monitor. Step 4. In the settings for this second display, select your secondary monitor from the drop-down menu.
Bro, a secondary monitor? Is that what I need? Nah, they must be tweaking. You know what? I'll find out later. Screw this crap. Um. You
No,
know,
I should
before
look
we go, I
around
think
some more before I go
we
back
should
to
we should
Greece.
read the
Good.
lore,
Come back when you're ready.
and then after that, I'll my opinion on Freeze. I mean, doesn't it kind of depend on what they do though? Like if it's just a random furry, I won't really have a problem. But if they're like, you know, if it's one of the, if it's one of the ones that advocate for crime, then then we have a problem. Hello, BIPOC Queen. Hello, BIPOC Queen number 2. You're so valid. No, I never said what. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a strawman fallacy. Actually, that's something that's known as a strawman fallacy. Yes, they are infinite in size. Marge. Are you sure that wasn't a false flag on QA? Also, hold on. The guy who said Warriors he likes Furries has an Ongazelic profile picture. Ongazelic lost, by the way. March, what are goobies? True. I think the guy in the chat is from the Zardi. He might be a Zardi cuck, guys. Watch out. We have a Zardi cuck in chat. Watch out for him. He might brap, and the next thing you know, you'll the whole stream will end. So be careful. He used to be in a group with cops and talks and his court buddies, but then Hunter added some obsessed guy who was annoying. Oh yeah, that's Odyssey Bull. Yeah, it's got to be. Can we send Odyssey Bull back to the Zardy? Since he's now posting like Zelik Cole pretty frequently. Yeah, Odyssey is some Ukrainian on like the Boru who has a fixation on Gazelle. He's also obsessed with me, by the way. He's also really obsessed. Yeah, he should stay in the Zardy. He should go on the Zardy Boru. Actually, I heard they shut down the Zardy Boru because there was like clady leakage or something over some post. I don't know what post it was, but I just heard that it got shut down or something because of clady leakage. Is it okay if I like Hungzilliga? As long as you don't force it. If you force it on the log, then I'm afraid you're I'm afraid we're gonna have to send you to Apeson. Hunter and Modrold have water into Oxu. Dude, they're harmless. They won't do anything. Like as long as you're like as long as there's nothing on you on the internet, they probably won't do crap. No, it's not Apeson. I mean Apeson, like the monkey, like the monkey, like the monkey cops and like ape, like an actual ape. That's what I meant. Only in Israel, bud. Don't make this a Diddy chat. Spotter remixes are SNCA-tism, by the way. Yeah, Thor would not be God of War 3 Kratos. They just are SNCA, okay? Because they just are. Player Spartan is genuinely obsessed with the object shows. True. He actually spams my my freaking Schlag account every day with like object show slop. I don't know, like he goes on the Schlag, first thing he does is go on my profile, type up some like, or actually I think he just makes the slop himself. I think that's what he does.
Eager to re-enter, I see.
Why did I say I'm coming on the Schlag? No, I meant that I'm going. Like they said,
Yes,
someone
I'm
was
ready to
being
go back to
obsessed on the
Alexios.
board.
All right.
And I said I'm
I'll
gonna
be
do it.
watching
I'm
your
gonna
back.
handle it. You said Kratos described Mjolnir as the heaviest thing he ever felt. It was not able to kill him because he could still hear Thor. And Warriors use Sparta remix. Oh yeah. I'm like, if you do that, I'm gonna stream it. Yeah, Big Bird, what are you talking about, bro? This Diddy Avla. Never ride the Hellformer tuk-tuk. That's true. Never ride it. If you do it, then they're gonna like give you a Doom Eternal P. They they made a P mod in the Hellformer tuk-tuk. Epic Burp, that's what I said. Stop being a Diddy Blood. You're being weird, Blood. Before I send you to Geordie Hell. Kratos says it's as heavy as anything I ever felt, yeah.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
And we're jacked up now, I bet. The spear revealing in is here at the forge. Upgrading increases your... Okay, I bet. Alright, soft. Alright then. Let's proceed. May assume I have a non-sword experience channel that makes me that is totally
Well,
not true.
Herodotus will be happy.
If I see a SWAT
It's
with
clear.
BFDI, I'm
Someone
gonna
was
immediately
here
point to
far
you.
before we were.
Hold on, who do you want to turn into a gig bull?
Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Oh, Margerold? Margerold is already a gig bull. I actually laugh at him on like Twitter every time. Bro, who's trying to fight? Who's this?
Time to talk!
Does she want to run the fade? Alright, bet. Yeah, also God of War 3 Kratos has like way more hacks, by the way. And he did not beat God of War 5.
You're
What do
not
you...
hard to track.
God of War 5 Kratos
Did you
whooped
come
him in the
alone?
end. What are you talking
Are you
about?
alright? Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Cassandra, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Cassandra.
I think I just
Right,
picked the wrong...
Rimos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and
Oh crap.
feared by
I
the
just picked the
cult
wrong
and all the
dialogue
Greek
option.
world.
Oh crap.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Merini, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, That means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Okay, she's talking crazy. Should I say she's still a mother or leave her alone? Wait, what? Marjold said that? Of course he did. This guy's a diddy. This guy's a diddy blood. Sparta remixes one? Maybe. Maybe they have.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Merini. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
I'm bringing down the Colts.
The cult let Merini live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them.
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me?
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum. They're next.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having
Oh, crap.
guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we
Oh
have the
crap, she
same
wants to
luck,
run the fade.
so let's see what you can do.
Hold on. Nah, we shouldn't run the fade.
We still found each other, sister.
Damn.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka, Herodotus. He needs to know about this.
Well, at least we didn't have to run the fade. Actually, you're getting it wrong. She's actually a strong, independent woman who needs no man. So you know you're being pretty bigoted right now. I think I'm seeing some bigotry. Sparta march to Athens. Next one. It's actually pretty funny because speaking of Sparta remixes, this does take place like freaking in the times of Sparta and Athens, by the way. So I won technically. Also, you're also Zygotes.
Was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear is stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no
Sparta
idea
duel?
the
I've never
power
heard of
you
that.
possess. All harnessed in
Have you done it
Leonidas'
before?
spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving. She told me herself. They're going after us. My family. Pericles.
Why would she tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there. There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
There's this cult member here. It's the cult of Chud. We have to go there. Old Giga PNG. Yeah. I'm glad I'm actually glad you got the reference. Nobody said anything about it. Sport Remix is more popular than it ever was. Can I get some Snopes on this? I'm gonna need like a fact check, a fact check statistical, you know, it also has to be peer reviewed. Who do I think wins Old Kratos or Zeus? I mean, I feel like Old Kratos knows how to like take him down. So he's taking down, he's taking him down already. So, Jario, Krazen. Who are these literal who's, Marge? There's a bear here. Oh no, that's a bear, I'm sorry. Get him out of here. Are we going to continue speaking of Sparta remixes, Blood? Old Kratos is stronger than young Kratos because DG8 thinks young Kratos is stronger. So just because DG8 Gaming thinks that, you think that we should oppose it? I mean, I do agree that DJ Gaming has some like really crap takes, but I don't think just because he makes like a few wrong. I mean, most of his takes are wrong, but some of them are alright. I mean, yeah. Like, I do agree that young Kratos is stronger. March?
There he is.
What the hell was that? That's like a level 45 guy. Hell no. I'm not, I do not want that fade. I'll pay, dude, I do not need to get paid for that blood. Like, okay, look, after the stream, I'll see if there are any, like, Angry Birds games on PS4. I'm gonna go see. They added me into the game on the shading. Whatever. Yeah, preach. The stream is way better than the last one. Yeah, I actually improved the quality. I actually hope you liked it. The freaking quality that I put. It's 720p. The previous one was like 540p. Bay of Nobody. Alright. Interesting. Which res is the PS3? It's probably 720 as well. Or HD.
Well, fighting anyone around here will be a challenge.
Oh, PS4? I forgot because it's definitely above 1080. That's what I have to say. Cause I'm looking at my stream right now. It's definitely above like 720. That's what I'm gonna say. Why is this freaking bear trying to run a fade? Shut up, bear. Dude, what is this goofy mountain, bro? What the hell? Bro, I'm seeing this guy. No, I didn't turn into a bird. What are you talking about? Well, actually, you said Angry Birds. This is Angry Birds. Let's see it. This is like my bird. I freaking use this to look over maps or something. But what is this goofy raisin? Do I have to go inside the same place? Is that what I have to do? This is Angry Birds 3. I liked it, true. This will be Angry Birds in 2015. Or however the bird was eaten. To this goofy place, bro. What the hell is this mountain? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go after this guy. I'll concern myself with that later. That's this little guy. And yes, I've had a horse this entire time.
Off we go.
Yes, Hercules, you are one of my greatest soldiers, bro. You are like a D1 God of War defender. Like a tier 1 God of War defender.
Ella.
Can someone tell this guy, Epic Burb, to stop saying Diddy blood, freaking statements?
Ella.
Yes, Fog. You're also one of my greatest soldiers.
Ella. Easy now.
Come on, let's see how many people are here. Okay guys, we're gonna be stealthy this time. Alright. A bunch of cultists here. True, Kratos would beat that comic book Thor guy. He would neg him, not just beat him, he would neg him. Are those all the soldiers here? It's not that many. I'm not a bird. This is it's Icaros. It's the bird he uses to like like look over these
Let's
areas.
hope no one notices me here.
No, that's too risky. Might need to get a distraction. If I pull off a headshot, I think I can instantly kill him. Yeah, we killed our target. Alright.
I'll rush their position. I see where they're shooting fires from over there.
Shift into a bird? No. But it does have some weird elements, like the freaking mythological gods that they suddenly put in for some reason.
Don't give up. They're here somewhere. I'm not giving up.
Okay. No, this guy's not looking. I'm gonna try to get behind this guy. I'll try to sneak up on him. Meg. That guy's been taken care of. Okay, come closer. Damn. Who do I think can be Kratos crossverse? Morpheus Kratos. Cobson has a chance, but like, it would be like.
There's someone here.
It would be like really close.
Shit! What happened to them?
Come closer. Bro, this guy's stupid, bro. Come on. Naked. Alright, now there's just this one guy. This one guy over here. Okay, you could have seen me there. The naked, buddy. That's what I thought. Alright. Now to confirm the cultist kill. Get out of here. Cult of Chud has no place. Alright, now I'm gonna free these guys. Free my boy, he didn't do nothing. Yeah, get out. Yeah, I'm gonna help, bro, chill.
I never thought I'd be free.
Alright. There we go. Now it's telling me to upgrade the spear, but these YouTube movies are so dumb. Sure. the freaking pink one is IAS. Every hammer next to it is because you can break the TV you're playing the this game with, but technically you wouldn't be breaking the console or the game, you'd be breaking the TV. Angry Birds versus Plants vs Zombies. I mean, I grew up with both, so I can't really decide. But what is this foolishness? Hold on. What's... It has to be inside here. There's no way it doesn't. Kratos versus Dr. Manhattan. Kratos definitely wins. You know, being ESL is Aryan sometimes.
Not much daylight left.
If it's the comic version, no. If it's the live action, why do you think the comic version would be Kratos? Like, What could possibly put Manhattan above Kratos, or let alone even give Manhattan the advantage, or any advantage of that matter? Yes, of deities one. True. Heavy Bird, I'm gonna date him on you a bit. Where are you from, bro?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronometry. Contact engaged.
Lesotho. That's Aryan. That's extremely Aryan. I have to upgrade it again. This island is split into two parts. What's this? Bay of Nobody. Mythical creature lair. What was that? Oh no, I see how the primordials are like outer. Or above. Depending on the argument you use. I'm eating a Pop-Tart. It's not like... We don't really have Pop-Tarts in Norway. So no. I mean, unless you like go to a very specific candy shop, but other than that, if you go to like the Norwegian local store, there is no Pop-Tarts. I mean, there are no Pop-Tarts, sorry. Gaia versus Thanatos. I mean, thing is that I heard that Titans scale above the Primordials, but otherwise I think Thanatos would out-hacks. Yeah, I think Kratos and Kobson are like the strongest characters in fiction. Just shut it down. Are you supposed to shut down the country? How do we do that, Sod? How do we do that? Where do I scale Doomslayer? Let's get him to like 5D. I feel like that's like a deserving, I feel like that's what he deserves. Hello, Jaja 2020. Human cradles the outer plus trust, truth nuke. I mean, if you want to like bring up the argument that one can't really change like their plane of existence, then technically that would be true. What's up, MM? A weekend Draugr versus Doom. A weekend Draugr wins. Which Soyboru named toilet has the most durability? Ooh, good question. Wouldn't that come to, you know, the fattest? Nah, not really the fattest. Maybe like in terms of durability, are we like talking ironically or just like freaking like no matter how much people like talk about them, like the more they stay. I mean, we've had the anti name toilet, you know freaking name toilet. I think you know his name, but I don't think I can say it under two. You know, the guy who makes a lot of slopjacks. Yeah, I mean, he's been around for a while, and people spam his name all over the. I mean, yeah, technically I mean, he's getting spammed the most, like as of right now. At least that's from what I'm seeing. So he might have, you know, the second most durability. Other than that, that's just my opinion. Who do you think like has the most durability? Like, is there other, you know, any other name toilet that comes to mind? And yes, we're scaling, so we're. Oh, ironically, oh shoot. Yeah, I did not see the ironically message. Um, hmm. Probably, I mean, actually, did you know, I was going to say Astrophine, but he actually, messaged me on, you know, he's like banned on the Boru, but even if you're banned on the Boru, you can still send messages, right? You can still send messages to Jenny's. So he messaged me, he said, yo, Sad, I'm on your side. I was like, bro, what's, because that's like unheard of. And I was like, dude, why did you decide to change sides? Aren't you like the most prominent Z hater there was? And he was like, yeah, but I saw Korg and I saw Korg and Garth. He basically called him degenerate, even though he literally forces the freaking boy kisser meme. So yeah, that's basically what it was. Why don't I remember why I felt with this like the one shot guy? Because Schlog drama is like SNCA. Like, who cares about that? Actually, I saw that you mentioned Soyteen Liker in the stream. I actually did not keep up with the Soyteen Liker drama. Like where I left off was when the guy who used to date her, what the hell was his name again? Was Soy Fan? Oh wait, you mean like Soy Jack Fan? The guy, oh yeah, good night, on toilet. Go to sleep, son. Soy like agreed to you, my friend. Is that gooder? Not really. I mean, she just has way too much trauma surrounding her. Like last time I heard, she was apparently accused. I'm not trying to like say anything, because I don't know. She's unbanned on the Schlog now. I didn't really bother to ask the Jannies, because I just see people getting unbanned left and right for some reason, and they basically asserted that, oh, she addressed it or something, but I didn't really see the exact debunk for it. But the claim was basically that the guy who dated her, he said that she tried to like freaking pink pill him. He said that she tried to pink pill him, which is weird, bro. That's like next level Diddy blood. Oh, the Nine Realms infinite size. I mean, good question. I'm not like entirely sure, but the argument that we use is that the Yggdrasil is supposed to be the infinite part of Norse mythology. She sent a pic of herself on the schlong. Dude. This is this blood like trying to get like freaking blood, what do you mean she's a Sisa, bro? Hell no, son. Being Sweetie and Huz is Aryan? Dude, that just like no, dude, that's not Aryan. Because even like everybody on kiwi farms, including fruits, shut down the schlong because of e-dating. Like e-dating is the worst. Is like I guess like freaking, it's just looked down upon. So that's not Aryan, dude. That's not Aryan. Yeah, Zimtorn showed like, I mean, actually, I mean, I freaking already addressed like basically everything he said. It was just like asserting anti-feats and that kind of crap. I already like put out like a Google Doc that addresses like the freaking anti-feats, like freaking, oh, this is an anti-feat. But if you did it IRL, dude, aren't you like way younger than Soikin like her? Isn't she like 9 freaking teen? You should not be, bro. Bro, you're a caca, bro. You're a caca compared to her, bro. She's like 19 years. No, you're a caca, bro. You're a caca compared to her. That should not be happening. Calliope versus Doom. You could argue that Calliope outskills. Was he trying to pig pill himself? There's no way. Yeah, no, what I heard was that he just went on stream and started watching a bunch of these videos. But I would not be surprised if like all like the freaking anti-trans stuff that he freaking puts out is just projection. Because he was really obsessed with when the freaking Charlotte situation happened. So I would not be surprised, but I'm fighting with the bear blood. This is the bear that you're smarter than. This is a Yobi bear. Why do I scale Comp Dante? I used to scale my outer, but then no, not a freaking outer. Like 9D, but then that was debunked, so I'm not really sure where to put him. I'm not really sure where to put him now. No, trust me, just is Yogi Bear, okay? Just is. Trust me, bud. Alright, so I'm not sure what to do now. Do I just do a bunch of random side quests? Or do I try to like continue the family story? Yeah, because Natrix is a freaking Coomer. That's why. The troll is smarter than EGA, true. Not his 5D. Yeah, he's 5D max right now. Unfortunately, you know, he should have been higher since I really do like Dante as a character, but he's like. I mean, have you seen what he said to Aaron? That's like way beyond the gooder. Both Captain Comp Kratos trust. Ooh. What about Comp Dante? I don't know if that changes much though. Like only if you want to include hacks from the novels. Other than that, I haven't really seen much. Should I like hunt these guys down? I'm not sure what to do right now. Because we could just continue with the story, or we can go around in side quests. Okay, we cleared that in this one. What else? Now I can come back here anytime. What the heck? What do I think about cops and talks to orbiters? I don't really get involved in the cops and talks sphere no more. But looking, I mean, I popped into one of his streams recently, and it seems like you guys are chilling. Do you still like hang around those streams? No, no. Cobson is like he's like the highest tier. Cobson is like the highest tier blood. You believe Hercules is physically stronger? How? How is he stronger than Cobson? You're wrong. I mean, you know what? I'll grant that Hercules has equal strength to Cobson. That's what I'm gonna grant. I'll grant that. He has a shorter temper. Really? I don't blame him because he always hangs around like clitty cells like Hunter. So I don't blame him, even if we suppose that. If you hang around clitty cells, you'll surely become one. But what's your name on the cord? And no Hercules. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Cobson and Hercules, like the actual character Hercules. It was Kratos versus Hercules. Not Hercules versus Cobson. What? Your name is Barbarian Z. Hold on. I don't see that, Marge. I don't see that on my friends list. Did you include the 2? Because if you're getting it from the Reddit thread, that's like a really old one. Well, he's more of a content creator now, so I suppose that's what's going on. I get what you mean, though. Also, yeah, I think Kratos is stronger because, first of all, he did absorb, after all, like Atlas's strength, and you know, there was a data book somewhere that said that like both Atlas and Hercules kind of exchanged sides, and the only time Atlas was free was when he went to pick apples as well. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's not my tag. This is my tag. Hold on. Try this one. Atlas versus Kronos in strength. In strength, Atlas might take it. I think Atlas takes it. Atlas has more strength. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Alright guys, I think we're just gonna go to Athens now. Let's just go to Athens.
To your positions!
Commander at the helm!
You think Atlas wins against Kronos? Kronos has like crazy hacks though. Like he was the one who created time. You can't just underrate Kronos like that. Can we beat up Athena in this game?
Increase speed!
Do you hate Athena?
We're at full speed!
Like as a character in God of War? I mean, yeah. After all, she was annoying. Yeah, she is annoying. That's true. I agree.
Should we grab the salvage,
If I think that Kratos should have let Kronos live, not really, no. Because Kronos would have probably just like Kronos would have probably tried to pull something.
Let's go! Here we go!
Nobody's answered that question. I've tasted neither blood. You can ask that question to DGA Gaming though. I'm sure he has like a lot of education. I'm sure he has a lot of education on this one as well.
Can't go any faster, Commander! The seas are treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla are way at the bottom of the sea. It's
No! Pirates! Lot of them!
pirates.
The Adrestia was built to survive the worst storms and the toughest battles. But she was meant to sail on waters as glorious as this.
Let's move! Running speed!
Education. FE Cord woke up DNI. Oh, yeah, that's true. Sage every FPE thread. Wait, you know Joel, right? He turned out to be the boogeyman that he like blamed everything on, King Caesar.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
See, that's the bird I was talking about. This is you. This is epic bird. Get it? Epic bird is he's on my wrist now. Get out of here, epic bird. Blaming everything on the boogeyman. Giga. True. That is true. I just dock toast. Dock toast. What is Quartz and Talk saying? Hello. What's good, Barbie? Oh, Layla. Eola. I'm on Assassin's Creed Star. Circus Afro commercial. Marge? Like and subscribe. True, yeah. Alright, now we're in Athens. Okay. Why is the camera so zoomed? I guess it wants me to take a closer look at it, I guess. Alright. So I think this is gonna be the main map that we're gonna get used to for now. Attica. It's not that bad. Who's top 5 destruction capability in God of War? I'd say the ones with the most destructive capability is probably you did not post the Soitin like your blood. You did not do that. You're baiting me. You're baiting me, Sar. Why would you do that? Why the hell would you do that, bro? You know, I wish they could have made the parkour in this game a little better. I mean, like, made things more traversable. The parkour isn't that bad, but like, the traversable, the traversables via parkour is kind of hard. I mean, no, it's not hard. It's just not that convenient. Or that's what I feel like. They should add Mario in the game. They should add Mario in this game.
Here we are.
God of War 2 Kratos literally low diffs mentor. I agree. Because God of War 2 Kratos has like something that literally has existential erasure. So yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. He could just erase he could just erase them. I no, I can't eat pork. And no, this is not Liechtenstein. This is Greece. Don't you see? This is the Greek world. Don't you see? No, I don't. I do not have dirtism. Is this Korgland? Yeah, this is Korgland. You know, everyone that I fight with in this game is Korg. Korg is a heckin' malaka. Is MK9 canon? I mean, there was a statement that said, hold on. Alright. There was basically a statement that had,
The famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
yeah, there was like, so Cory Barlog said something. He was like, hold on, I'm just gonna climb this up and then I'll explain. This is the statue of Athena. Alright. Alright. So Cory Barlog basically said, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so Cory Barlog, he was like, every like, cross verse
Who
encounter
says
that
it was
Kratos had
written by
is canon.
Themistocles, the Athenian general.
And I was like, hold on, I'm just gonna do this leap of faith. Alright, so I mean, I guess you could say that it is kind of canon. I mean, if you interpret it that way. And either way, like, MK9 doesn't really hold that much to, like, Kratos' story. MK9 doesn't really have, that high scaling. It's like at max 5D.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
So who the hell is in this temple? Alright. Okay. This is Korg, by the way. This is also Korg. Everyone I don't like is Korg. Why are the civilians running the fade with me? What the Blood. Debate you about literally nothing for no reason. Yeah, we should do that. After I neg these guys, we should definitely do that. Hold on. Okay. So you said, so you asked a question previously. You said, why can't you port? Okay. So yeah, it says it within, you know, the rules of the. I mean, yeah, it's written like in the. Around that we can't really, you know, consume that, right? So as I said, hold on, let me just neg these guys. I don't want to kill civilians, so I'm gonna beat them up with my fists. See, guys, I'm like Batman. See, look, I don't kill. What the hell did I just do to him? What the? Did I just knock him out with my penis? What the hell? What just happened? All right. Yeah. That's basically my answer. Why does Kaufman have no arms in the thumbnail? No, he's holding his hands behind his back. Because he's humble. He's very humble. Bro, what is this? Bro, this guy's saying some diddy crap right now, bro. You're tweaking out. Alright, these guys are gonna pack my luggage. I'm a U victim in terms of a fight. What are your feats? Let's scale you right now. We're gonna scale you. Let's scale Kingston Stevenson, civilian BTF Hodia. I mean, they're the ones who came. But you know, I didn't kill them. I can kill them right now, but I don't want to. Because you know, I'm Batman, right? So I can't do that. No problem, Kingston Stevenson. Also, hold on, is that your real name? Because if you have like Sin, it would be like, I guess a sub-variant of Thompson. That's a compliment, by the way. That's a compliment. Stop eating Epstein blood. Okay, so should we go to that main quest, or should we go do more? Should we screw around with more side quests? You have two choices. What should we do? Bro. No, bro. Soitan is brimstone. Soitan will never be a gem, by the way. No matter how much they try. Also, Quartzen, what are you testing, blood? Soitan or okay, so you know. Oh crap. That's a tough question because both are brimstone. But look, one destroys the shardy. One just harms the shardy. So I'd rather be harmed than like destroyed, right? So yeah. Also, no, I would not date the Islam Sultan because I have a really strong bias against Sultan.
Back up, Listios. You're too close.
I should be extra careful in this area.
This is a prison. Alright. I wonder how we're gonna be stealthy here. Play God of War right now. Should I hop on God of War? Because I can do that right now. Hold on. Do you think I should keep that for like another stream? Like God of War? Since God of War, like, how old is Warrior Z? I'm 17, sorry. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, you saw me. Yeah, no, bro. Bro, can these guys chill, bro? It's not that serious. It ain't that serious, bud. God of War no now. Right now I've got more people. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go do the main quest. Screw this. Which God of War would I play if I were to stream it? We could stream Ragnarok, like next time I stream or something. No, we're gonna play Clash Royale instead. Can I stream Super Mario? I cannot stream Super Mario because first of all, that's a Nintendo game, and there is not a single like Mario game on PlayStation ever. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, like I kind of wanted a Nintendo Switch when I was a kid, but I had a PS4 instead. Thank goodness, because if I hadn't, if I still had a Nintendo Switch to this day, I'd sell it, bro, because the blood. It's some ass. I'm so glad I stayed with the PS4. Because I used to be a huge Mario fan, that's good. The Super Mario, dude, there's no Super Mario PS3, PS4, unless like you jailbreak it and then you like then do the ROM. Because I've seen that before. I've seen people like jailbreak the PS4 and then freaking make Super Mario games on it. I've seen that happen. Or your IAS, yeah, true. I mean, if I did have a Nintendo Switch, I would like grow a beard. I would be bald. I would be like reviewing Soylent to you guys right now. I would be reviewing Soylent.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens! Glory for you!
What the hell?
Friends, please!
That's like the equivalent of, you know, spreading a new toss and then someone calls it brimstone.
Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them!
What the hell?
A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew!
The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead? We must not become divided! We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Damn, what the hell?
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Yeah, the Spartan will be like very happy. You have an Xbox 360. That isn't bad, but like it's kind of the equivalent of having wait, did I kill him? What the hell? Am I supposed to kill that guy? Or do I talk to him? What do I do? What the? Hold on.
Stay back! He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well.
Warrior Z, how do I, dude? Why are you asking me for freaking dating advice? And why do you want to, bro? This guy is tweaking out.
I only wish it were under better circumstances. And
Also, yeah, I don't like Nintendo either. They're like a really, really greedy company. Like really greedy.
this.
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first
Opinion
taste of
on
Athens?
shudderp.png. Marge. He's basically asking what I think of the debate.
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play the role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for someone, or we all want something.
We're all after something. Even you.
I'll be philosophical here.
Better at reading others than you let on.
Hold on.
Just tell
Give me
me
a
what
sec.
to
Give me a
do.
sec. Hold on.
First, check on my colleague, Mediocos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias, the famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
What do I think of that? Power of fear? I mean, yeah, he could still survive it, but also, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to like end stream here. We've had a good run. It was pretty gemmy. It was definitely a gem. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys next time. Either in another stream or another video. But yeah, because it's late, bro. It's almost like midnight. It's almost like midnight, blood. That's why. But yeah, guys. See you, SARS.